Moin, willkommen zu einer kleinen Fortsetzung von meinem Oster-Special. Das war Invisible Apartment, eine Graphic Novel. Und irgendwie hat mich nicht losgelassen, dass da kein richtiges Ending gibt. Das ist free to play. Und es soll wohl auch noch weitere Teile geben, aber ja, bisher ist es noch nicht so weit und wer weiß, wann das mal dazu kommt. Also habe ich irgendwie beschlossen, ich mache jetzt ein eigenes Ending. Also jetzt habt ihr ein total nicht kanonmäßiges Fan-Ending von mir. Achtung, natürlich Spoiler zu Invisible Apartment und Invisible Apartment Zero, was schon rausgekommen ist und was die Vorgeschichte von Casey, aka Bunny, erzählt, wie sie Mars getroffen hat und so weiter. Okay, ich habe mir wieder Kiwibeta geschnappt, der ist nicht schnell genug weggelaufen und dann mal viel Spaß für euch.
Let's get back inside. We've got to talk. So, Casey, I want you to tell me what exactly you did hack when you were younger. The Central Authority won't go through so much trouble just for one simple girl.
I guess I owe it to you, huh? ... Well, yeah. It was... wow, it's been 3 years already. I lived in the suburbs of New Jessica with my mom and her current douchebag. I had this friend, Joel. You know, we got really bored. Joel taught me about hacking, but it was just for fun. I never hurt anybody. I just hacked a few cameras, parks, restaurants and stuff. Just looking for some entertainment. Then, one day, I was just randomly choosing a camera and ended up in... I still don't know what it was. A secret government facility? I took a few screenshots to show them to Joel.
What did you see on that camera? Do you still have copies of those screenshots?
Well, yes. When I got rid of my old laptop, I uploaded them on a safe server. I'll show you on the table terminal. Casey moved over to the table. Like most modern furniture, it was connected to the net and had a little screen and a keyboard implemented. Her fingers moved surely over the keys, although her face looked strained. Jetzt klicke ich schon. Here we go, she murmured in a low voice.
Wow.
Das ist aus Invisible Apartment Zero, also das ist original.
Mhm. Oh. That's all?
It was enough to destroy my life. I saw Joel talking to a strange woman the next day, and then he just disappeared. Strange men in hazmat suits came to my house, bullied me around, touched everything, and said he catched some kind of deadly virus and was sent to a hospital. I knew they were lying. They asked strange questions if Joel gave me something or acted suspicious and so on. And it was all my fault. He told me to stop hacking and I didn't listen.
I'm sorry, Casey. It's just that those screenshots are a bit disturbing, but they don't seem that much top secret to me. That woman, though, maybe Joel gave those pictures to her? Maybe he knew more about all this.
You might be right. When I tried to find Joel, I got a message from him, like he expected to vanish one day. It was a net address and a username, and I ended up on a central intelligence server. Yeah, I know. Stupid.
Ja.
Bisschen.
Ein kleines bisschen.
Long story short, I met a user on the server. He convinced me that he was trapped at the CI and could help me. I sneaked in, got very nearly caught and freed him. Only it wasn't a person, it was Mask. And since then we worked together and tried to find Joel. But other than that he was transferred to the inner city, I didn't find out much.
You are quite determined, huh? Sneaking in the CI like this, hacking the central authority. Must be a better hacker than I thought. But okay, let's talk about Musk. I thought it was just well programmed, by the way. He helped me save you from the hospital, but you say he reached out to you on his own accord.
He is not just a program, he is an artificial intelligence. Musk created his own avatar and has quite the personality.
Wait, you're saying he's what, sentient? Like, he has his own agenda and doesn't do what you say?
Yes, I know it's a little bit out of the ordinary, a little bit. But he taught me so much about hacking. Without him, I wouldn't have made it this far. He's like a friend to me.
A little out of... Casey, have you no clue what you have stumbled upon? He might be really dangerous. You don't know how he thinks. He might be a whole new life form. Yeah?
Maybe I didn't really think about this. I'm a teenager.
Okay. We both had a rough night, so try and get some rest, alright? I'll go to work so they don't get suspicious, and please, Casey, no hacking. Just lay low for a while.
I promise.
Genau.
Glaubst du mir?
Nein. Ein bisschen.
Alex gave Casey her earphones back and left, but his smile was not very reassuring.
You know I heard everything.
Whispered Musk in her ears. Of course, I trust you, Casey said calmly. Hallo Mutter. Ich mache jetzt eine andere Stimme, weil der Geist war einfach zu schlimm, ja?
Jo.
Who is there? Show yourself. You don't have to be afraid.
Well, that's so nice of you. Thank you, Marissa.
Londo, what? Why are you in here? Don't tell me you put yourself in a cell.
Don't be ridiculous. Do I look like a sleeper? Discovered your little hideout a long while ago and can connect through my terminal anytime I want.
I assumed as much. Still, you can't stop me from fighting you.
Please, spare me your empty phrases. Since you came back to New Jessica, you helped me all the way without even knowing. Did you really think we wouldn't discover your little chip, Marissa? You always were a good scientist, but quite the bad troublemaker or hacker. Without your stumbling around, it would have been harder to keep track Casey.
I see. So I'm beaten. But you underestimate her. You hubris will be a downfall. Oh.
Und noch einmal kurz ein Flashback
Okay.
auf die alte Stimme. Das musste sein.
Phrases again? Well, I suppose we have nothing else left.
What is this? What's happening? This feels...
Disorienting? This is your body dying, my dear. I promise it won't be painful. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but you didn't leave me much of a choice.
So, despite your words, you're still a little afraid of what I might do. Thank you for your mercy, Londo. But I still think that you are wrong.
I will stay with you until the very end. Farewell, Marissa. Ach so,
Ich weiß nicht
das
genau,
war's
wer
wieder.
das ist. Vielleicht wir beide.
Uns beide.
Okay.
Farewell.
Das war so gut getimt. You're back. Great day at the office, darling.
Ja, es fehlt nur noch. Oh, don't be like that. I brought you something. They don't match the ears, but here you go.
Great! Finally not naked anymore.
Naked? Hardly, but you're welcome.
Thanks, Alex.
Voll die Romanze hier. Wow.
Did you find anything about Joel or Londo or whatever might help us?
Nothing about Joel. Londo, though. We may be way in over our heads, Casey. His full name is Londo Cantrell. He holds no position in the CI officially. He leads the Central Research Department and seems to have a lot of influence in most of the Central Authority's departments.
Research? Wait, oh, my head! Casey's hands fly to her head, which feels like it's about to burst. Pictures and data flies past her eyes, too fast to process, but she gets the general idea. After a few seconds, she feels like she can breathe again and raises her head. Alex looks at her, worried.
Casey, are you alright?
I don't... yes? It was just... Alex, your mother, she did something to me while I was in the sleeper cell. She gave me some data. I cannot really accept it, but I think that she used to work for Londo. I think she worked on sleepers. No, not just worked, she invented the cells.
She is a scientist, that's true, but when we lived in the small town I grew up, she worked at the laboratory which tested food for consumption. She never mentioned working with the Central Authority or in a hospital. We left the capital when I was still very young.
I assure you, she did work there. There's so much data in my brain that it's really hard to make sense of it. But it's getting clearer. I think those cells I made the screenshots of were, when I was younger, they were some kind of prototypes. They wanted something from the sleepers, but I don't get what it was.
So, what do you want me to do? I'm no hacker. I can't get you in any info about this. I'm just working in the office.
I want you to bring me in. I'm a hacker, and with Mask I can get pretty much anywhere. I can find out what's going on. Super Plan.
Eine super Idee.
Nicht wahr? Wo sie gerade erst raus
Lass dich
ist.
von irgend so einem Bürohengst mit reinbringen und es fällt keinem auf. Have you gotten completely insane now? I just got you out of a damned fish tank. And you want to go back in? Casey, that's crazy. There has to be some other way.
Your mother said all her accomplices got caught. I have new knowledge now. I know I can do it. Please, Alex. Oh, pretty please. I've been on this for 3 years now. I lost all my social contacts, all my friends. You're the first human I really spoke to in years. I want this to be over.
Fine. I'll help you. But Casey, we have to be really careful about this.
Thank you, Alex. I will be, I promise. Das sagt sie sehr oft. Das verliert irgendwann seine Wirkung, ne?
Ja, irgendwie ein bisschen, ja. Don't thank me. I still think it's a terrible idea. I will leave now and get you some decent clothes. See you tomorrow.
With a thoughtful expression on his face, Alex leaves. Mars, it's so good to see you again.
I know.
Chic as always, huh? Well, there is something about you too and the data from Alex's mother. She didn't work on you, it seems. She is no programmer.
She's no pro gamer.
Pro-gamer! No, that too, yeah. But she worries about you somehow.
I don't know her. But naturally, some humans are afraid of an AI. Her son is scared of me too. Are you scared, Casey?
Also ich schon. Nope. If you wanted to get me caught, you had plenty of chances already. Mask, you're my friend. Let's do this together, okay?
As you wish.
Casey just wished she was as sure as she acted to be. Das ist auch aus dem Zero-Teil.
Okay.
Der offizielle CI-Ding.
Hello.
Schick, ja. Ah, pass auf.
Last chance to go back out. To back out. Who the fuck?
Das ist Casey. Das ist eine Konzeptzeichnung von ihr, von einem schicken Outfit. Also die haben mehrere Entwürfe gemacht, was sie in dem Business-Café hätte anhaben können. Und das war auch dabei, halt nur in Schwarz-Weiß und ich hab's stümperhaft nachkoloriert.
Sieht aber cool aus.
I didn't dress up like this for nothing. Let's go. I got into here as a kid. It will be alright, Alex. Calm down. It's just the Secret Service, so what the fuck.
Here's your ID card. Just try and act like you belong here.
Getting in was surprisingly easy. Casey tried not to be anxious by this. Maybe she watched too many movies as a kid. Everything would be alright. Mask was with her and Alex had her back. Just get in, get the info, and get out. Easy peasy. Like I said, no problem.
Until now, yes. You remember to wait? You remember the way to the server room? I have to go to my office, so no one gets suspicious, but you can call me anytime. The smart glass is working properly. I am fully operational.
Yes, we're good. Let's go.
Casey.
He hesitates.
Ach so, okay. Morgen. I'll be off then. I upgraded your ID card. You have high-level clearance now.
Good. Let's head to the server room. Easy peasy. Ist auch aus dem Nullteil. Da hat sie ihn her. So, here we are, back again where we first met. Having a déjà vu too?
False memory is a human problem. Unless somebody manages to hack my memory, it will be without fault. Now, log me into the system and I will search for the data about the sleepers.
Impatient, are we? Just kidding, let's get this done. With sure hands, Casey extended a small wire from her new smart glasses and plugged it into a nearby port. Her fingers flew over the keyboard like while she and Master worked in tandem like so many times before. There, that looks promising. Project Sleeper, really. Those governments really lack imagination.
I'm going to unlock the data. There's some disturbance. Something out of...
Mask! Mask! Where are you? What's happening? Casey's fingers were going faster and faster over the keyboard. She was panicking. Must seem to have encountered some kind of virus which had trapped him somehow in the server.
Genau, sicherlich ein Virus mitten im Government. Ja.
She tried to re-establish the connection, tried to free him, while all she managed was to alert the firewall that there was an intruder and sound the alarm. Yay! Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Okay.
Casey, what happened? The building will be shut down because of the cyber terrorism. We've got to get out.
No! Mask is trapped! I've got to get him free!
When you don't move right now, we will be caught too. We'll figure something out, but now we have to move. We'll use the back door to get out.
Alex's fear and panic was genuine, and before she knew what she was doing, Casey unplugged and walked fast down the corridor right next to him. She was ridden with guilt, but what could she do? She'd need time to hack that virus or firewall or whatever it was that got Mask.
There she is, sir. Thank you, Clement.
What? Alex, what? You asshole! Gefällt dir das?
Sau geil.
Okay.
That's all for now, Clement. We will debrief later. I know you're angry, Casey. Just listen to him, please.
Mann, was habe ich da für viele Rechtschreibfehler drin? Aber beim Tippen merkt man das nicht.
Please, calm down, Casey. I will not harm you. Would you like a cup of tea?
I would like a cup of... What the fuck is going on here?
I'm sure we have that somewhere in the kitchen. Quite vulgar, aren't you, my dear? Well, let me first introduce myself. I am Londo Contrell. And I am the head of the Central Security and Information Department. Of course, you know Alex Clement. He is an employee of mine. I acquired him at quite a young age after his mother chose to leave our service.
You made him spy on his own mother? That's just... You're despicable.
This is not a movie and not a novel, Casey. You are not the hero, and I am not the villain. I have good reasons for what I do.
Oh, please. How do you justify putting innocent people in an artificial coma? Or are they all just criminals to you because they dare to ask questions? Because they want to know what's going on?
They are criminals. But that's not the point. The sleepers serve a higher purpose, Casey. We live in a society that's addicted to technology. Not just that, it's imperative for our survival. The Earth was heavily polluted by our ancestors, and we have to clean the air, purify the water, grow food, all through technology.
It's so great. I still don't get why you need sleepers. Are they not a waste of resources to you? Why not kill them? Why didn't you kill me when you had me?
Because to run all that technology from a central point, you need an incredibly powerful server, Casey. You need processing power on such a level that you would need buildings full of computers. You would need crews for maintenance and, above all, the natural resources to build all those computers. And Earth's resources are very nearly depleted.
Depleted? Why didn't I know anything about this? And still, what about the sleepers?
Oh, Casey, you're so dense.
Please.
You didn't know because you didn't have to, Casey. That's what my department is for, to keep people happy. To not burden them with knowledge that they can't do anything with. That would only trouble them. And the sleepers, they are the solution. They provide the processing power we need.
Du machst das so schön.
Danke.
Processing power? Wait, you use them like computers? How? That's insane. Come on.
The human brain has way more capacity than any computer, my dear. But I agree that the brain cells are not suited for the kind of constant stimulation. After a few years, they just, burn out.
How unfortunate.
It is.
So umständlich, immer die alle neu da einzusperren. Und
Quite
so.
a disaster.
Das ist schon echt ätzend. So, for the sake of mankind, you commit mass murder. You fry people's brains for the greater good. There must be a better way.
There is. That is where you and Mask come to play.
Me? What can I do? And what about Mask?
Mask was created to replace the sleepers. A powerful AI that would control all computers, all technology under our control, of course. But something went wrong. Somehow he developed sentiency. He wasn't controllable. Should we really place the future of man, of humanity, in his hands? He listened to nobody. and then he was stolen. Or better to say, he arranged for himself to be stolen. You are the only person he ever really talked to. He was free, and yet he didn't try to get control over everything, in which he might have succeeded, but decided to stay with you. An unimportant little girl.
Unimportant, hello.
If it wasn't impossible, I would say he was taken a liking to you. And that's where we need your help. You have got to work with us, with him, to help us all, to end the sleeper program.
That's just... wow. What would I have to do? Work for you as an admin?
That's not enough, Casey. Mask, as an AI, is immortal. You are human and have a limited lifespan. You would have to work with him for as long as necessary. Perhaps forever. Or until there's a better way of preserving mankind. You will have to get into a sleeper cell and be the last sleeper ever. Over the years, your brain waves would be recorded and transferred into a computer. You will become an AI yourself.
Become an AI? Give up human life? Become a sleeper? I don't know. I think I'm going to be sick. That's a super idea. Das hat die denn? Casey's head was spinning. It was all too much. She was just a teenager. How could she decide this? And here she was again, right on the edge. Which side should she... Oh, Verletzungbrecher. Which side should she choose? Londo was not to be trusted, but the data from Alex's mother in her head supported his claims. Standing on the edge, she knew that just one choice was right. I would do it.
You take responsibility like an adult, Casey. I promise you won't regret this.
Da sind wir wieder.
Ganz im Ernst? Ich find's ziemlich cool.
Wir sind noch nicht durch.
Okay.
How are you, Mask?
I am completely functional. Although I experience a strange data feedback concerning you.
Are you saying that you're worried for me? How sweet of you.
Where do we start? The controlling system?
Not so fast, buddy. We're free to roam whatever data we want here. Londo might think I will be his obedient little AI to be, but I don't agree with everything he said, especially the part about keeping information from people. So, let's do a bit of sniffing around, huh?
As you wish.
Standing on the edge, Casey had made a decision. She decided to fly. The end.
Wow.
Ist nicht zu cheesy.
Ich find's cool.
Okay.
Ich find's cool.
Das ist schön. So, das war das Fan-Ending von Kiwibeta und Nerdmädchen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch auch gefallen. Und ja, es wird weitere Episoden von diesem Spiel geben. Aber wer weiß, wann das mal kommt. Und solange seid ihr vielleicht damit zufrieden. Tschüss.
Tschüss.